This was your piece just days ago, where you said you want the Israel and U.S. to take on Iran directly, make the Ayatollahs pay for sowing chaos throughout Hamas, Hezbollah, and Houthi proxies. You say Iran, the evil empire, must be brought down. Obviously, many feel the Biden administration has also been extremely weak here and not done enough here. How do you suggest this happening to bring down Iran?
The precise same way that America brought down the Soviet Union in the late 80s. We have a Cold War going on between Iran and the West. Iran is a rotten, terror, radical regime, but it's also highly incompetent. And I believe that with ongoing pressure, economic, diplomatic, covert actions, Iran's regime can be replaced and with a competent, good regime. It doesn't require full-blown war. I'll remind you that Ronald Reagan never directly attacked the Soviet Union, yet it fell in 1989 during the first Bush administration as a result of multiple pressures and a result of internal implosion. It was a corrupt and lousy regime as well. I think the same can be done in Iran, and we need to do it because Iran is responsible for all the chaos that we're seeing across the Middle East and in the world, or much of it is Iran. So these Ayatollahs are sitting back, laying back supine, enjoying life, wreaking havoc across the entire world, and they are not paying a price. I think that it's time that they do.
You talked about it as being a terror-octopus, and clearly their tentacles are on so many proxies. That disturbing report, as you know, the International Atomic Energy Agency saying Iran has now tripled its output of near-weapons-grade nuclear fuel over just the past 3 months. 60% purity, enough fissile material to produce 3 nuclear weapons, reportedly dangerously close to 90%. You know, we've heard from France, UK, Germany, all sounding the alarm here. We know that former Prime Minister, that the Biden administration, though, has released billions of dollars to Iran. And this JCPOA deal still out there as far as, you know, appeasing Iran. Specifically speak to what you would like to see the Biden administration do when you hear reports of this and Iran getting so much closer to possibly being able to produce a nuclear weapon.
Well, let's put it very clearly. If America does not stop Iran from acquiring a nuclear weapon, there's high chances that America will meet that nuclear weapon on a nuclear 9/11. It could be in New York, in Washington, or anywhere in America, or anywhere in the West for that matter. Iran being the leading exporter of terror in the world, if it acquires nuclear weapons, that's an unmitigated disaster. They've proven that they're willing to kill innocent people anywhere, and we just have to stop them. America plays a huge role here, and yes, I do think that America needs to place a credible military threat. Otherwise, Iran just won't stop.
I have about 30 seconds, Mr. Bennett. There is a report that there is a delegation in Cairo today, still talks, possibly still hope for the hostages being held. Are you hearing any intelligence on that? What can you share with us on that front, as we know so many families are still praying that they see their loved ones alive and reunited?
Yeah, there's about 130 Israeli citizens being held hostage by these monsters. And we know that the most despicable things are going on. We know there are talks going on, but the only way to make it happen is for us to assert more pressure and hit Hamas harder, and that ultimately will bring the result.